And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Roma Wines presents
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Miss Susan Hayward as star of Dame Fortune, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines, those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now, a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Susan Hayward in a remarkable tale of
Suspense.
Nobody's believed this so far, but maybe someday somebody will. Not that it really matters. It's just something to do to pass the time while I'm waiting. It was our 5th anniversary, and we were having a party. And as usual, partly because a ham is always a ham no matter how long they've been out of the business, and partly because it's really easier to go ahead and do it than to spend your whole evening refusing, I was supplying the entertainment. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin.
It's not every party you go to where the hostess can entertain, is it?
Certainly. Why do you think I married her? Broadway's loss was Nicholson's gain.
Oh, darling, for someone who's been married to me for 5 whole years, you still say some awfully nice things.
Well, why not, darling?
Say, Gene, sing You'll Be So Nice to Come Home To. Were you in that show? What was the name of it?
Oh, no, dear. Frank had already snatched me from my career by that time.
Excuse me. Jean, darling, you're wanted on the phone.
Phone? At this hour? Who is it?
I don't know, dear. It's a man. Probably one of your old admirers.
Oh, don't be silly. All my old admirers gave up ages ago.
All right, I'll take your word for it, my sweet. But now you better go see who it is.
All right. Don't anybody go away. I'll be right back.
All right, now, I'll buy you a drink. What will you have?
Hello?
Hello, Jane.
Who's this?
And perhaps I should say Mrs. Nicholson. You're not Jean Marley anymore, are you?
Who is this? Is there something I can do for you? I'm rather busy right now.
I was afraid you might forget me. I've been away such a long time. This is Charlie.
Charlie?
Charlie Prescott. Of the San Quentin Prescotts. You remember now, don't you? You're still there, aren't you, Jean?
Yes, I'm still here.
You surprised?
So you're back.
Out is what we call it, sweetheart. Only yesterday. And I want to see you.
Oh, no, Charlie. That's all over.
You mean you don't want to see me?
Save it, Charlie. I suppose I knew all along this would happen someday. When'll it be?
Oh, the sooner the better. How about tomorrow?
I can't tomorrow. Make it Wednesday in the afternoon.
Say 3 o'clock? Same old place?
No, not there.
All right. What about the Shangri-La?
All right.
Now, you'll be sure and be there, won't you, sweetheart? Because if you're not, I'm going to feel very bad.
I'll be there.
3 o'clock then, sweetheart.
3 o'clock.
Who was it, darling? Anyone I know?
No, just an old friend.
Oh, why didn't you ask him over?
Oh, he was just passing through town and wanted to say hello, that's all.
Well, maybe some other time.
Yes, some other time. Don't let anybody tell you that prison doesn't change people. It does. And Charlie'd had 7 years of it. It's not just the prison pallor they always tell you about or extra dividends and gray hair. It's something else. An expression in the eyes. And more than that, something I didn't figure out until quite a while later.
I'll say you're looking great, sweetheart.
Let's cut out the compliments, Charlie. You don't mean them, and neither do I.
Oh, now, wait a minute, sweetheart. Don't get me wrong. You don't think I'm sore about anything? Like, say, 'cause you're married? You don't think that now, do you?
Why should you be? You knew I wasn't going to wait around for you. It was never that serious between us.
Ah, that's what I'm saying. Why, I'm tickled pink you married the guy. Particularly since I hear he's really in the dough, huh? But good.
The trouble with you blackmailers is...
Oh, that's a nasty word, sweetheart.
The trouble with you blackmailers is that you think all a woman with a wealthy husband has to do is just run down to the cellar and bring up a basketful anytime she wants to. Well, it's not like that. He spends the money, I don't.
No joint bank account?
Oh, sure. What do you think happens when all of a sudden $200 or $300 a month just starts disappearing?
I wasn't thinking of hundreds, sweetheart.
Oh, of course not. And the bigger you think, the harder it gets. Don't you see that?
Well, he's got a will, hasn't he?
I suppose so.
Don't stall, sweetheart. You know he has. You know what's in it. It all goes to you, doesn't it?
Yes. I guess it does.
You know it does.
And you want a cut.
I want half.
Before taxes are deducted or after?
Don't get wise. I did a lot of figuring where I was, and I figured you owed me something, sweetheart. I figured you owed me plenty.
Well, you're going to have a long time to wait for it, darling. I'd say about 30 years, because he's healthy as a horse.
Who said anything about waiting?
You do have big ideas, don't you?
You like it?
You don't really think I'm going to become a party to the murder of my own husband, do you?
Sweetheart, you mustn't use those words.
You must have gone a little crazy up there, Charlie.
And who said anything about your being a party to it?
Oh, you handle it. I just wait. Is that it?
Well, I know it's not as big a part of the job as you handled the last time, but that's a general idea. What do you say?
What do you think?
Sweetheart, did you ever stop to figure out what they'd give you if they found out?
I don't know.
I do. The same as they give me. Maybe worse.
Listen, Charlie. Suppose I told you I love him.
You? I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe it if he combined the best features of John D. Rockefeller, Albert Einstein, and Clark Gable.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Well, that's the way it is, sweetheart. That way or the other. Make up your mind.
Well, it would have to be an accident.
That's okay. It could be an accident.
All right, Charlie. You win. There's only one way that I know of to deal with blackmail. Agree to the terms first and find it out afterwards. And that's how I'd planned to play it. I will confess that the murder of my husband for his estate was a little stiffer price than I'd been prepared for. But by the time I left, I knew how I was going to play that, too. Charlie'd never been quite as smart as he thought he was. That's one reason why he went to prison, and I didn't. That evening after dinner, I went in to see my husband in his study.
Oh, hello, darling.
Frank, there's something I have to tell you.
Well, what is it, darling?
It's pretty serious.
Well, all right. What is it?
Frank, I'm being blackmailed.
What? Blackmailed?
This is going to hurt you, darling. Afterward, you can do anything you like. But I know that the only sensible thing and the only decent thing is to tell you the whole story.
Jean, no matter what it is, no matter what, I love you, darling. That's all that really matters. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, darling. Frank, a number of years ago, before I knew you, I had some trouble. Bad trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I was just a kid and, well, I got mixed up with the wrong man. His name was Charles Prescott. I didn't know how wrong he was until someone got killed.
Oh.
Charlie managed to convince the jury, more or less, that it was an accident. His sentence was from 10 to 20 years. He got 3 years off for good behavior. Frankie's out of prison now, and he has evidence that I was involved. I was involved much more than ever came out in the trial, and... well, that's the story.
Well, that's not so bad, darling. What's his price?
His price is... oh, Frank.
Oh, there, darling. It's all right. It's all right. Now, come on, tell me the whole thing.
His price is that he plans to murder you and make me give him half of what I inherit.
Good Lord, Jean, the man must be crazy.
That's just it. He is. He's just crazy enough to try it. He's planning some sort of an accident. Oh, Frank, I'm frightened.
Now, darling, don't you worry a bit. I know just how to handle this.
Oh, Frank, not the police.
No, darling, no. Not the police.
Early the next morning, we were visited by a chunky little man named Sparks from the Continental Detective Agency. I told him the story, or most of it. And all the time I was talking, he kept watching my husband. I got the impression he might be a little difficult to deal with. As it turned out, I wasn't far wrong.
It's a good story, Mr. Nicholson, but it's not right.
Not right? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, why don't you go to the police?
I've told you it's a case of blackmail.
But it's not just a case of blackmail.
Hmm?
According to your wife, here's an ex-con with 13 years still hanging over him, out on parole, and he's threatening your life. We can throw him back in the can just like that.
Look, Mr. Sparks, you don't have to know all my family affairs to handle this case, do you?
No, but it would help.
Suffice it to say that it's a delicate matter. We can't go to the police.
And perhaps you better tell me just what you do want me to handle.
I want you to locate him and then follow him day and night. Never let him out of your sight. Eventually, I suppose, he'll try it.
To kill you?
Oh, Frank.
Now, Jean, darling, remember you were going to let me handle this?
I know, but...
But don't you see, dear, if we actually catch him in the act, attempted murder, then we can send him back to prison and nobody would ever believe anything he said.
Must be a very delicate matter.
It is, Mr. Sparks.
Well, you'll hear from me.
Mr. Sparks, suppose he should try to contact me.
You mean you think he'll try to shake you down beforehand anyway, just for luck?
Well, you see, he thinks I've agreed with his plan. The accident.
The way we're handling it, there's only one thing to do. Play him along.
I see. Well, is that all the information you need, Mr. Sparks?
If that's all you'll give me, that's all I need.
By Friday night, they'd located Charlie. By Monday morning, they knew more about him than his own mother. Frank took the train for San Francisco that night. He wasn't due back until Wednesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, Charlie called me, as I told him to.
Hello?
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. Everything in order?
Yes?
You get that, what you said you'd get for me?
Yes, I got it.
I hope you got enough, because, what I mean, well, there's going to be, expenses.
Expenses?
Yes, I got to make contacts. You know, I don't let anybody else in, but I'm going to need a little outside help on one or two things.
Oh, I see.
And these things take time. Maybe quite a while. I'm not stalling, you understand, but you can't expect action on a thing like this right away.
I think I understand.
It may be 2, 3 weeks, even more. It's got to be laid out right, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where can I pick it up? The stuff you got for me.
You can come out here.
Out there?
Yes, this evening about 10. There'll be no one here.
Listen, I don't think that's so good.
You're not afraid, are you, Charlie?
No, but...
Besides, you ought to see the layout of things. It might give you some angles.
Well, yeah, but...
You remember what we said? How it had to be done?
You mean accident?
That's right.
Sure.
Will you be here at 10, Charlie? I'll have everything ready for you. I knew then what prison had done to Charlie. He'd lost his nerve. Now that he faced it, murder was too much for him. He'd never go through with it. It would all come down to one petty shakedown after another, year after year. It was even more obvious now that I'd have to do what I'd counted on from the beginning. If my husband was to be murdered, he'd have to be murdered by me.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Susan Hayward in Dame Fortune by Max Wilk and E.R. Merklin. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Ken Niles for Roma Wines. Next Thursday, ghosts and goblins will haunt your street. It's Halloween, a good night for grown-ups to remain safely inside entertaining a few trusted friends. A good night to serve Roma wine, so delicious with snacks or sandwiches. Yes, Roma wines add friendly companionship to any occasion. And with Roma California Sherry, Port, or Muscatel, you're sure to please every guest because more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. The reason? Roma wines taste better. Yes, Roma wines are better tasting. First, because Roma starts with California's choicest grapes. Second, because Roma, with America's finest winemaking resources, guides this luscious grape treasure unhurriedly to tempting taste perfection. Third, because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. Delight your Halloween guests with better tasting Roma wines. Tomorrow, ask for Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma wines, largest selling wines in America.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Susan Hayward in Dame Fortune, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Charlie arrived that evening in a rented car, right on time. As I opened the door to him, I noticed another car just putting out its headlights about a quarter of a mile down the hill from our driveway. That would be Mr. Sparks. Charlie had never seen the house before, and he was impressed, but a little nervous. I took him into the drawing room.
Hey, quite a layout you got here, sweetheart.
Frank likes to have the best of everything, and he can afford it. Sit down.
Well, you know I can't stay but a minute or two.
What's the matter with you, Charlie? You seem jumpy.
Oh, me? Why should I be jumpy?
I don't know.
I'll tell you something, though. How's the clock? I have had the funny idea somebody was following me the last couple of days.
Who'd want to follow you?
That's what I can't figure. I'm clean with the local dicks, and they don't tell you unless they think you're working on a job. Nobody else would want to tell me. Unless I've been double-crossed by somebody. Like you, sweetheart.
But if I double-crossed you, you'd see that I was sent to the penitentiary, wouldn't you, Charlie?
I would devote my entire time to it, sweetheart.
And that's why I wouldn't double-cross you, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, I guess you're smart enough to see that, all right. You got the dough?
Yes, I've got it.
How much?
$1,000.
Well,
Oh, I know you'll be around shaking me down for more before you get to business. But that will hold you for a while, won't it?
Sure. Well, I better be moving. Where's the dough?
I don't have it here.
You don't have?
No, it's in the car. Frank was home for a while, and I didn't want to bring it into the house. He's inclined to be a little snoopy sometimes.
Well, let's get it.
You can get it on the way out. It's in the glove compartment.
No, wait a minute. I'm not sure I like
Oh,
this.
don't be silly. The car's in the garage and nobody's around. It's chilly and I just don't want to go out, that's all. It's in the Cadillac convertible.
Yeah. I guess you're in no spot to pull any fast ones at that, are you, sweetheart? Okay. You'll be hearing from me.
Yes, Charlie, I'm sure I will. Through the glass panel by the door, I watched him head for the garage. Somewhere out there in the darkness, I knew that Mr. Sparks would be watching him, too. Then I buzzed the house phone for Olson, the chauffeur. He lived over the garage.
Olson speaking.
This is Mrs. Nicholson. I'm sorry to disturb you, Olson, but I happened to glance out of the window just now, and I thought I saw a man prowling around the garage.
A man?
Yes. Oh, I suppose it's silly, but would you mind looking out your window and see if you notice anything?
Sure, Mrs. Nicholson. Say, Mrs. Nicholson, that's right. I seen him. He was running away. You want me to go after him?
He was running away?
Sure, he's running plenty, but maybe I can catch him.
Oh, no, that's all right. If he was running away, I'm sure he won't come back. There's nothing you could take out there anyway.
If you want, I'd be glad to.
Oh, no. No, that's all right. I'm sorry I bothered you, Olson. Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Nicholson.
I waited almost 2 hours until I was sure Olson would be asleep. Then I went out to the garage myself. I'd taken a course in automobile mechanics during the war. I hadn't learned much, but I'd learned enough to know what would make a steering knuckle fall apart after about an hour or two of hard driving. And Frank was driving down to San Diego the next morning as soon as he got back from San Francisco. And Frank was a hard driver. Frank left the next morning on schedule. I won't say it was pleasant waiting. I paced the living room and the hall for almost an hour, but never more than 10 steps from the telephone. Hello?
Gene? This is Charlie. I gotta talk to you.
I can't talk to you now.
Listen, Gene, I gotta tell you something.
I can talk to you now. I began my pacing again. The phone rang 3 more times in the next 15 minutes, but I didn't answer it. Then it stopped. Almost 3 hours went by. I'd begun to be afraid that one of those other calls had been the one I was expecting. And then it rang again. Hello?
I'd like to speak to Mrs. Frank Nicholson, please.
This is she.
Mrs. Nicholson, this is Dr. Whittier of the La Jolla General Hospital. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Mrs. Nicholson, but there's been an accident. Your husband.
My husband? Oh, is he?
Well, it's hard to tell just yet, Mrs. Nicholson, but I think you'd better come down here.
I got out the sedan and started for La Jolla. I was terribly nervous and depressed. I crept along at no more than 40 miles an hour, but somehow I got there. They showed me directly to Frank's room. He was all covered with bandages, but he was sitting up in bed. And with him was Mr. Sparks.
Hello, Jean.
Frank, are you...
Not too bad.
Oh, darling.
Couple of ribs and an arm. They thought I had a fractured skull for a while, but I guess I have a pretty hard head.
Well, what happened?
Well, something went wrong with the car, Jean. I was going pretty fast. I'm lucky to be alive, I guess.
Charles. Prescott. Frank, I saw a man prowling around the garage last night. Olson saw him, too.
You think Prescott might have tampered with the car?
Oh, Frank, I told you not to go through with this thing.
Well, I don't know. What do you think of that theory, Mr. Sparks? Oh, you remember Mr. Sparks, don't you, Jean?
Of course.
It couldn't have been Prescott, Mr. Nicholson. He never got into the garage. I was right behind him, and guess maybe he heard me. Anyway, he beat it.
I understand you were in the garage last night, Jean. Isn't that correct, Mr. Sparks?
We had another man posted on the grounds. That's what he reports.
Of course I was. There was a book in the car that I wanted.
There was $1,000 in currency in the glove compartment, too.
Yes, I know. I didn't have time to tell you this morning, but he wanted money. I talked him out of it. Mr. Sparks knew he was at the house. You told me to see him if he... Frank, you don't think that I
don't want to think so, Jean.
Oh, how could you? How could you?
Well, it's just that steering knuckles don't usually come loose by themselves. That and all the rest of it.
Well, then it must have been an accident, a real accident. Don't you see that? Oh, Frank, how could you believe that I'd do a thing like that? I love you.
Oh, I know. I've thought and thought and thought. Everything Mr. Sparks has told me, and that... Oh, I can't believe it, Jean.
Mr. Sparks, you don't think I could have done anything like that. You can't.
It's just a matter of your beliefs, I guess.
Beliefs?
What you want to believe, and who you want to believe in. My office will send you a bill, Mr. Nicholson. Good day.
Oh, Frank. Frank, darling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jean. I'm horribly sorry, darling. It's just that, well, it looks so bad, and... Oh, I wanted so much to hear you say you didn't.
Oh, I didn't. You know I didn't.
Of course I do. Oh, look, darling, look. Cheer up. I've got a plan.
A plan?
Yes. We need a vacation. I'll be out of here in a week or so, and then we'll go away. We'll just drive around the country, do a little hunting and fishing, whatever we like. You always used to love those trips.
Oh, yes, Frank. Let's.
Sure. We'll just go off and take it easy for a while and forget the whole thing.
Yes, let's. And forget the whole thing. That's what we did. And I almost did forget the whole thing. It seemed like a nightmare that I dreamed a long, long time ago. I couldn't believe that I'd really done what I'd done. And I knew I'd never do it again. As though by mutual consent we never spoke another word about it. But I was at peace, for the first time since I could remember. And I knew that even Charlie could be dealt with somehow when we got home. We drove all over the state for almost 3 weeks. And on the way back, we stopped over at a little lake in the Sierras. One day we rode across it and had a picnic lunch on the other side. Oh, it was beautiful and so peaceful. There wasn't another soul around for miles. Frank still had the cast on his left arm. It made him a little clumsy. Getting back into the boat again, he stumbled over the shotgun, tilted up against the seat. I knew he was dead even before I got to him. At police headquarters, they questioned me a little while, and then they left me in the room alone. But a few minutes later, the door opened and somebody came in. It was Mr. Sparks.
Well, so you finally did it.
Oh, no. No!
The trouble with you amateurs is you don't know your case histories. That hunting accident gag is too old, Mrs. Nicholson. Much too old.
But I didn't. I swear. I swear to you I didn't.
Well, you got the money now anyway. At least you can hire yourself a flock of good lawyers.
Please, please don't. I can't bear it. I didn't do it, I tell you. You can ask Charlie. Charlie Prescott.
Charles Prescott killed himself this morning when the police arrived to question him. Look, Mrs. Nicholson, I'm in this thing up to my neck, unfortunately. I'm going to have to tell what I know. And I know somebody tampered with the steering knuckle on that car, and it wasn't Prescott. I know you tried to kill your husband and put it on Prescott. It just doesn't add up any other way.
All right. Yes, I did. But I didn't do the other. You've got to believe me. I didn't.
You didn't shoot him, eh?
By all that's sacred in the world. I swear I didn't.
Could be.
You do believe me. Say that you believe me.
What's the difference? Nobody else will.
That's all. Except my execution will be on the 31st, 1 week from today.
Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. And now this is Ken Niles returning for the curtain call with the lovely star of tonight's suspense play, Miss Susan Hayward. Susan, we think you were wonderful.
Well, it was a wonderful part, Ken.
For your grand performance, Susan, here's a gift basket of Roma Wines with Roma's compliments.
Well, thank you very much. Ken, will you grant me one tiny little favor?
Why, certainly. Just name it.
I'm simply fascinated by the way your narrator says suspense. Ask him to say it again, huh? Just for me.
For you, Susan, he'd probably say it in Technicolor. Joe?
Suspense.
And, Susan, you needn't be in suspense about what to serve when friends drop in. For the Roma California Sherry in your gift basket is the favorite of millions for afternoon or evening entertaining. And Roma Sherry is the perfect first call for dinner.
Roma Sherry. I'll remember, Ken.
And when you serve Roma Sherry, Susan, your guests will remember its finer taste. For to make Roma Sherry better tasting, Roma vintners select California's choicest grapes. Then, with America's finest wine-making resources, Roma guides this grape treasure to tempting taste richness. Later, Roma selects from this world's greatest reserve of fine wines for your pleasure. No wonder more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
That's a real recommendation, Ken. And now tell me who's on Suspense next week.
Well, next week it's Brian Donlevy in a suspense play about a man upon whom a freak of nature confers a terrifying attribute. He is a human lie detector. Mm-hmm. It's impossible for him to hear a falsehood without instantly knowing it and revealing the deception.
Well, terrifying is right. I'll certainly be listening. And that's no lie.
Well, thanks, Susan. And we're looking forward to seeing you in the Walter Wanger production, Smash Up.
Thanks, Ken. Good night, everybody.
Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Mr. Brian Donlevy as star of Suspense.
Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you the suspenseful play called Heart's Desire, starring Lloyd Nolan.
Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you a remarkable tale of suspense.
And with the tale called Heart's Desire, and with the performance of Lloyd Nolan as Henry Doyle, Roma Wines again hope indeed to keep you in suspense. A New York City dock, jutting out into the Hudson River. A place deserted now this night because the hour is late. Until a man is seen moving down the dock towards the river, moving with a curiously groping, stumbling, aimless walk. And then there is a woman moving out of the shadows, a woman who is a little overdressed with a little too much makeup, sidling over to where the man must cross her path.
Hello there.
What?
I said hello.
What's your name?
Lucille.
What's your last name?
Hey, you're a fast worker,
What's
huh?
your last name? Tell me.
Stop, you're hurting me.
Tell me.
Come on, Michael. Lucille, come on, Michael.
No.
What's the idea?
No.
That hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the matter with you, anyway? Hey, are you in trouble?
No, yes.
What is it? Were you looking for somebody? Is somebody lost?
Yes, I'm looking for someone.
Someone you love?
Love, yes. Someone that's my whole life.
You want to tell me about her? It helps sometimes.
What?
Well, you don't have to if you don't want her.
Yes, they say that a man can remember his whole life if he's drowning and...
You didn't come here to...
No, I came down here. I don't know why to think, to remember. But if I do tell you, maybe it'll come back like that drowning man. If I could start from the beginning, the very beginning. What was the beginning? My childhood. My father and mother were immigrants. Very poor people. I was hungry ever since I could remember. My mother was a scrub woman in a big office building. Sometimes she'd take me with her at night. I'd see those big, beautiful offices where important people were working all day long. My father didn't work. Oh, a few days sometimes, that was all. And always at home there were quarrels, terrible quarrels about money. First, it used to make me sick with misery. My mother and father fighting, I couldn't stand it. And I'd run out and go and walk on the streets, walk through the fashionable neighborhoods, watch the fine people, gaze through the great shop windows of all the beautiful things there were to buy. And above all, I'd come down to the docks near where I lived.
and watch all the gay and happy people sailing on the great ocean liners to wonderful, distant places. Oh, that was the best of all. That was when I knew most clearly that someday I'd grow up and live like those fine people. So I didn't have to think or worry about anything, ever anymore. And even when they died, my mother and then my father, it was nothing. To me, they hadn't really existed at all for a long while. Only then, I knew I must find some kind of work to do. So I went to the bank, in a fine big building where I always knew I would go. I told them I was ready to go to work there. And they hired me. And after a few days, I decided that I should tell them what I had in mind. So I went to see the president of the bank. I was just 19 years old.
Yes? Well?
I'm Henry Doyle.
Oh, yes. Well, Henry, it's a little unusual for one of our messengers to insist upon seeing the president of the bank personally. But since you're new here...
Oh, no, listen. That's the Aquitania.
Oh, is it?
Yes. She's sailing this morning. I know when all the big ships sail. Mr. Frizzell, when I go abroad, would you advise it I take the Aquitania?
Well, she's a very nice ship.
Yes, I think she'd be best.
Henry, you may not believe it, but a bank president is a fairly busy man.
Oh, yes, that's why I came here to talk to you about my plans.
Plans?
Mm-hmm, yes, you see, I plan to be president of the bank someday myself.
You what?
Oh, not right away, of course, but someday. And I thought I ought to tell you.
Well, Henry, that's a very laudable ambition. And there's no reason, if you work hard and devote yourself wholeheartedly to the interests of the bank, why you shouldn't be president someday. Or anything else your heart desires.
Oh, you really think that, Mr. Frizzell?
Why, of course I do. Remember, Henry, there's always room at the top.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear you say so, because that's just what I've always thought myself. And that's what I was, a messenger. First, I was only an ordinary messenger, but then, later, as they came to trust me more and more, they gave me more and more important things to do, until at last I did only the very confidential things, the most important things of all.
800, 900, 1,000, and 100 more is 21,100. Would you sign for it, please, Henry?
Oh, yes.
Gee, Henry, doesn't it worry you sometimes, carrying all that money around?
What, this? Someday I'll have more than this, much more someday, when my ship comes in. And so I was happy. All day long I saw only the kind of people, my kind of people, the fine, important people that I admired. The kind that someday I was going to be. Oh, I was happy. Until something happened. Something that happened in a single day and that changed my whole life, changed everything.
Yes?
Henry Doyle, sir.
Oh, yes, Henry. Come in.
Thank you.
I think you know everyone here, don't you, Henry?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. How do you do?
And, Henry, the reason I've sent for you is because we have an old custom here of trying to show our appreciation to those members of our little family whom we feel have given loyal and devoted service to the 42nd Street Bank. And so it gives me great pleasure to present you with this gold watch bearing your name, in token of your splendid and outstanding record since the day you joined us, 20 years ago today.
What?
Well, take it, Henry.
20 years.
Yes. And in all that 20 years, gentlemen, Henry never once was absent and never once was late. Henry, congratulations.
What about a speech? Bashfully, Henry?
Well, Henry, what do you say?
20 years. 20 years. 20 years.
1,001, and 2, 51,200. Will you sign for it, please, Henry?
Yes.
Say, what's the matter with you today, Henry? You act like you're walking around in a dream.
What?
I said you act like you're walking around in a dream.
For 20 years I've been walking around in a dream. For 20 years. That day, for the first time in 20 years, I did not go directly to the place the bank had sent me. Instead, I wandered through the city to look again at the things I dreamed of in my childhood. The beautiful store windows, the elegant, well-dressed people, and the great ocean liners waiting to sail for enchanted, far-off places. Things that I knew now could never be for me. Because suddenly I'd grown up. I was a man. A man going into middle age, and the childhood dream had passed me by. These things I thought. And many other things. Quite different things. And then that afternoon I was sitting on in a little park. Wondering what was the best thing to do next. And then I saw a policeman coming toward me. And all at once I knew it would be very simple. Officer. Officer.
Yeah?
I want to be arrested.
You what?
Yes, I do. You see, I'm a messenger for the 42nd Street Bank.
So what?
I've just lost $50,000.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Mr. Lloyd Nolan, whom you've heard in the first act of Heart's Desire, a radio play by Robert Richards and Arthur Lawrence, which is Roma Wines' presentation tonight of Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. The name Elsa Maxwell stands for gracious hospitality. And here is a timely suggestion from Miss Maxwell.
Planning even a simple dinner nowadays calls for real imagination. But there is a simple, inexpensive way to dress up ordinary foods and make them tempting. Dine by candlelight, if possible. And most important, serve golden Roma Sauterne, well chilled, with the meal. The soft light and the bright golden glory of delicate Roma Sauterne greatly heightens your pleasure.
That is truly an appealing idea. And as Miss Maxwell suggests, delicious Roma California Sauterne, a wine grower's masterpiece, is the subtle note that tones up the occasion. You'll enjoy its freshness of bouquet and the superbly delicate flavor. And like all Roma wines, it possesses unvarying goodness, the goodness of selected grapes, picked at their best in California's choicest vineyards, brought to fullest flavor by the ancient skill of Roma's famed wineries. Serve Roma wines regularly. They are quite inexpensive. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. R-O-M-A, Roma wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our sound stage Mr. Lloyd Nolan, who in the character of Henry Doyle continues a narrative well calculated to keep you in suspense.
20 years. 20 years of being a messenger for the 42nd Street Bank and with such a fine record as I had, and then suddenly to lose $50,000. They couldn't believe it. They didn't know what to believe. They kept asking me and asking me. And I kept saying the same thing, that I'd fallen asleep on the park bench and that when I woke up the satchel was gone. And then came the trial. They were all so nice, all my witnesses. And then, finally, it was over.
Henry Doyle, in view of the fact that the money in question has never been found,
the jury finds itself in more than reasonable doubt of your innocence of complicity to the crime of theft, and therefore finds you guilty, adding, however, strong recommendation for leniency. That is also my inclination, particularly in view of all testimony here as to your exemplary record in the past. With this in mind, it is nevertheless my necessary duty to sentence you to 4 years in the state penitentiary.
Lights out in 15 minutes. Lights out. 15 minutes. Lights out.
Lights out. Sleep. How can you sleep behind bars?
No, I like it when it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't you sleep kind of restless, Henry?
Oh, no. I sleep very well.
Hey, Henry, I don't think you ever told me what you're in here for.
For losing some money.
Yeah? How much?
$50,000.
And you just lost it, huh?
Yeah.
What'd they give you?
4 years.
Gee, that's tough. And I'll be out in another year myself.
Oh, I don't mind.
You don't?
Oh, 4 years isn't long to wait. Why should I mind? No, I didn't mind. Because almost every night I'd dream. I'd dream of the things that I'd done that day when I left the bank for the last time. Things I'd never told anyone. How I'd gone to the stationery store and bought a heavy brown envelope. How I'd thrown the empty satchel away in a vacant lot. How I'd sealed the brown envelope with red sealing wax. And how I'd gone to the little pawn shop down by the waterfront with a wide, dirty window. 3 crooked steps leading to the door. The little bell that tinkled when the door was open. The clocks, 10 or 20 clocks, ticking time away. The old man in pink shirt sleeves who sat behind the wicket.
You want something?
You the pawnbroker?
That's right.
Well, I'm going away for a long time, and I'd like to leave a package.
Okay.
I'm taking a trip around the world, and I may be away for several years.
Well, don't worry. It's perfectly safe here. When you come back, it'll be just as you left it, with the seal unbroken.
Well, thank you.
I'll have the receipt for you in a minute.
Receipt?
Sure. Don't you want one?
Well, no, I might lose it. I'm going away, see.
Then how are you going to claim the package?
Well,
I could just take your name.
Oh, yes, that's the best way. I'll leave my name, and you can make some kind of a note on the envelope that it's only to be given to me.
Okay, let's have it.
What?
Your name.
Oh, my name. Well, you see, my name.
It don't have to be your right name. It don't even have to be a name. Just write something on there so you can identify the package.
Oh, yes. Well, let me see. Yes, I'll just write something. Something that I can remember. And always then, just as I was about to write, I'd wake up. Oh, it was a wonderful dream. Even better than the ones I used to have because this dream was real. And then one night, there in my cell, something happened. I was asleep. I was dreaming again. The same dream.
Your name?
Oh, my name. Well, you see my name.
It don't have to be your right name. It don't even have to be a name. Just write something on there so you can identify the package.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Yes, I'll just write something. All right.
Henry. What was the name, Henry? What did you write, Henry? What was the name?
For a moment, I lay utterly frozen with fear. I was awake.
But I'd been sleeping, dreaming, talking. And he'd heard. He knew. Everything. Everything but the name. The name. What was it, Henry? What was the name, Henry? The name you wrote on the package. What was it, the name? What? It was kind of tossing around in your sleep, and I come over to see what was the matter.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, I guess you was kind of having a nightmare, pal.
Nightmare? Yeah, yes, it was a nightmare. For a while I was afraid even to sleep. For fear I'd say out loud what I'd written on that envelope and he'd hear. And then all that I'd planned for would be gone. I knew I must force it all from my mind, as I had done with unpleasant memories when I was a child. I spoke less and less. Last, I didn't even speak at all. The last 2 years, I didn't speak at all. Even when the warden called me to his office to tell me I was once again a free man, I didn't answer him. I didn't speak at all. I was free. At last, free of everything. I could hardly wait for the train to carry me back to New York. And then the pawn shop. Yes, the same dirty window, the same crooked steps, same tinkling bells, all those clocks ticking time. The clocks my dream was about to come true. And then my heart almost stopped beating. That man behind the iron wicket. It wasn't the same man.
Okay, what do you have?
You're not the pawnbroker.
No.
But he's an old man. He wore pink shirt sleeves and...
He's dead.
What?
You're talking about my father. He died 3 years ago.
Dad? Oh, but you're his son.
Yeah.
Then you're carrying on the business.
Yeah.
Look, I left the package here 4 years ago. I told your father that...
Got the receipt?
No, I didn't take one.
Now, look, but we don't...
I tell you, I didn't take one. See, I was going away on a dangerous trip. I was afraid I'd lose it. So your father said it would be enough to give him a name. He wrote a note on the package.
What was the package like?
Well, it was a brown envelope, but so big, and sealed with red wax.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. Hold on a minute.
Oh, good. Your father said I wouldn't have any trouble. He said I just have to mention the name, you know.
Yeah, that's what it says here on the envelope.
Oh, that's good. Can I have it, please?
Sure, just give me the name.
Of course. The name is... Funny, isn't it? It slipped my mind for a minute. Isn't that silly? I just can't remember it for a minute.
You sure this is your envelope?
Well, of course it is. I told you what it looked like, didn't I? I described it perfectly, didn't I? Wide, brown envelope, sealed with red wax. Look, go on.
What about the name? I mean, what's written here?
Now, listen, you must know it's mine. You must know that envelope belongs to me. You must give it to me.
Oh, I must I? What's in it?
What difference does that make?
If you know so much about it, you ought to know what's in it.
Now, listen. That's my envelope. Give it to me.
Look, Bud, don't tell me what to do. The note here says not to give it to anybody unless the name is presented. Now, what's the name?
It's...
So long.
No, look.
No name,
look.
No envelope.
I'll remember it in just a second, please.
Sure. Why don't you go outside? Maybe the air will help.
No, but wait.
Go on, outside.
Please, will you?
Go on, beat it.
All right. But I'll be back. I'll be back. That's my package. I'll remember, and I'll be back. I'll be back. I wandered through the streets. I beat my head with my fist, trying to remember. While I was in prison, I'd forgotten it. I'd made myself forget it. Now I couldn't remember. Names raced through my mind, but none of them were right. I began running, looking at names in the street, on the shops, anywhere I could see them. Name.
Martha Meany, beauty salon. Levinson Cross, jewelry.
Miriam and Company, neckwear.
Sylvia Torres, lingerie.
William D. Roberts, furniture.
Billy Canfield, drapes.
Dorothy Gregory, hat.
Arnold Milton, shoes. Delaney for drugs.
Lawton for liquor.
Benson for books.
Graham for gowns.
Alan Wilson. Edith Parker. Martin Slater.
E. Billings.
R. Nelson. E. Dawson.
Dixon.
Gendon. Green.
Gray.
French. Miller.
Muller.
Martin.
Minton.
May.
Bay. Day.
Oh,
no. And what'd you say your name was?
Lucille. Lucille Carmichael.
No, I can't remember.
Gee, Henry, I feel sorry for you. Honest.
You've been swell, but it's no use.
Try again, Henry. Try to think back.
I can't.
You've got to. Maybe it wasn't the name at all, see? Hey, what were you thinking about when you wrote in the package?
I don't.
You must have been thinking about something.
I was thinking about everything I'd always wanted to do, the things I was going to buy, places I was going to go. That was it mostly, the places I was going to go. All over the world, just wandering. Everywhere I wanted. Just wandering to my heart.
Henry. What is it? Henry?
My heart. Heart's desire. That's it. Heart's desire. That's what I wrote on the package. I remember. I can get it. My money, $50,000. Wait. Why? I'm going to get my money.
You can't get it tonight. It's too late.
Oh, I'll wake him up. I
Then
don't
you'll be
care.
suspicious.
I don't care. It's mine.
Henry, wait. Now, be calm for a minute.
Oh, how can I be calm?
Just sit down here beside me. For a minute, come on.
I don't
Look
want...
down at the water. That'll help you to get calm. See? The water is so calm.
I don't want to look at the water. I want to go
Henry.
to... What?
Can you swim?
No, I can't. What's the difference? What are you doing? Heart's desire! Heart's desire!
And that is the end of the story, of Henry's story. But you might have suspected that it was not quite the end of the story if you had seen a little item in the newspaper 2 weeks later under shipping news. I will read it to you. Miss Lucille Carmichael, who recently came into an inheritance from a long-lost relative, has engaged the royal suite of the Aquitania and is sailing for Europe tomorrow. Her stay abroad will be indefinite. And so closes Heart's Desire, in which Roma Wines have brought you Mr. Lloyd Nolan as star of tonight's study in Suspense.
Before Mr. Nolan returns to the microphone, let me say a word for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. Genuine cordiality and simplicity have made Miss Elsa Maxwell's hospitality famous the world over. She often says,
There's no better or simpler hospitality way than a glass of distinguished Roma wine. I suggest Roma Tokay, a delightful wine for any time or any place. Serve with coffee or dessert as a delightful finishing touch to your meals. Or set out Roma California Tokay with fruit or nuts or any snack when friends drop in.
That's a worthwhile suggestion. Try Roma Tokay, a velvety, flame-bright wine, moderately sweet, light, yet delightfully rich in flavor. You can always depend on Roma wines to be delicious, always unvaryingly fine in quality. And the next time you use vermouth, sweet or dry, use Roma vermouth. Zestful, herb-flavored, blended and mellowed, with all the traditional skill of Roma wineries. Yet, it's surprisingly low-priced. So, Try Roma Vermouth soon.
This is Lloyd Nolan, back from a watery grave just long enough to tell you how much I've enjoyed working on this most admirable program, Suspense. Mr. Spear has asked me to pass along to you the word that next Thursday, your stars will be two of Hollywood's favorite people, Miss Nancy Kelly and Mr. Helmut Van Teen. I'll be listening. I know you will, too. Good night.
Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear. Lloyd Nolan will soon be seen in the picture Captain Eddie, produced by 20th Century Fox, who are now celebrating their 30th anniversary. Don't forget, next Thursday, same time, Nancy Kelly and Helmut Danteen will be your stars of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you from Hollywood Miss Bonita Granville as star in Bank Holiday, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you a remarkable tale of suspense.
And with Bank Holiday and with the performance of Bonita Granville, Roma Wines hope indeed to keep you in suspense.
It happened the morning after I became engaged to Harold. I got to the bank a little early that morning, hoping I'd be able to see him for a minute before we opened for business. And sure enough, Harold was just hanging up his hat and coat when I came in the door. You see, I'm one of the junior tellers at the main branch here in town, or rather I was, and Harold is assistant manager. That's how we met. So this morning I didn't stop at my own cage, but went on through the gate and walked up quietly behind Harold. Hello, darling.
What?
Why, Mr. Osborne, don't you remember me? I'm the girl that
Jane, please. Good morning, Mr. Osborne.
Oh, good morning, Johnson. Miss Evans, would you step into my office for a moment?
Why, certainly.
Jane, really, you mustn't.
Mustn't
I mean,
what? I didn't do anything. I just said
But suppose someone had overheard. Don't you see how...
Well, what if they had? They'll all know about it in a day or two anyway.
But that's just the point, my dear. They mustn't.
They mustn't? But we're going to tell our friends, aren't we?
Jane, I thought you understood all that. You know how the bank frowns on office romances. After we're married, it'll be different. But for
Harold, this is different. We're engaged.
Nevertheless, my dear, the policy of the bank distinctly is
Oh,
that it's...
phooey on the policy of the bank. This is our business.
But, Jane, the bank is my career, and I'm only thinking
of the bank. And I'm thinking of our life together.
Now, Jane, please be practical. In my position here, I simply must live up to the standards that the bank has set.
The bank. Sometimes I wish I could meet somebody, just somebody, who hated banks. Wasn't a very good way to start off an engagement, or even to start off a day's work, for that matter. Back to my cage feeling miserable. I got out my cash for the day, including the little package of 25 $1,000 bills that a client of ours always called for on Friday. We never asked why. That isn't a bank's business. And I unlocked my cash drawer and put the money away. Then it was 10 o'clock. I opened my window for business. There weren't many people in the bank yet, but at my window there were two men. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I help you?
Yeah. This is a stick-up.
What?
Just take it easy and do what we tell you and you won't get hurt. But my friend here's got a gun under that newspaper he's carrying.
I love to use it, sister.
What? Well, what do you want me to do?
Here's a paper bag. Fill it up.
All right.
And don't forget those 25 G notes that George Oliver calls for every Friday.
The what?
Don't stall.
We know all about them. That's one reason we're here.
And don't make any funny moves, sister. Because if you do, it's curtains.
I'd often wondered what I'd do if this ever happened, but now I couldn't even think. As I fumbled with the money, I looked at the two men. One of them was about 35, with dark hair and a square jaw and hard blue eyes. The other, the one with the gun, was a nervous, evil-looking boy about 21. I knew they meant everything they said. I glanced sideways for a moment toward Harold's office. As luck would have it, he was just coming out the door. He must have seen that something was wrong because he started over to my window.
Come on, sister, snap into it.
I'm trying to hurry.
Who's that coming over here?
It's Mr. Osborne, the manager.
All right. Just don't try to make any bright conversation. I'll do the talking.
All right.
Is there anything I can do here, Miss Evans?
Yes. Just stand right where you are and keep quiet.
What?
Harold.
Don't look so hurt. You've heard of banks being held up before, haven't you?
Oh.
Come on, miss. Hand it over. We haven't got all day.
Here you are.
Thanks.
We ought to take her along.
Don't be crazy. Come on.
We ought to take her.
Why, no, you can't. You can't do that. Miss Evans is one of my most trusted employees.
And I'm his fiancée.
Oh, you were you?
Jane.
Now, I know we're going to take her along.
You're a fool, Sonny.
Oh, yeah? Well, Harold here don't think I'm so dumb, do you, Harold? Because you know what happens to your girlfriend if you set the cops on us.
No.
Yeah. Curtains.
Don't do anything, Harold. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you a star, Bonita Granville, whom you have heard in the first act of Bank Holiday by Robert Richards, which is Roma Wines' presentation tonight of Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Elsa Maxwell is an acknowledged expert on the niceties of dining and entertaining. Recently, she said, "Gracious little touches can do so much to make meals more enjoyable. Dine by subdued light. If possible, adjust radio or phonograph for soft, mellow music. And as the crowning touch, serve well-chilled Roma California Sauterne." A most excellent idea from Miss Maxwell. Good Roma Sauterne is pale gold, delightful in bouquet, and even more important, exquisite in taste. Created in the Roma tradition, Roma Sauterne is always unvaryingly good. The goodness of luscious grapes, selected at peak of flavor richness in sunny California's choicest vineyards, carefully pressed, then, unhurriedly, guided to perfection by the ancient wine skill of Roma's famed wineries. Good Roma wines are always delicious, yet cost only pennies a glass. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at reasonable cost, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Bonita Granville, who, as Jane Evans in Bank Holiday, continues a narrative well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Why would I tell a couple of bandits who came in to hold up the bank that I was engaged to Harold, particularly when Harold was the manager of the bank? It was crazy, but there were a lot of crazy things I did that day that I didn't understand myself until later. Naturally, when I told them that, they took me along as a hostage. And the next thing I knew, I was sitting in the front seat of a big blue car beside the one called Frank, and the other one called Sonny had tied a blindfold over my eyes. we were driving. Once we drove in somewhere, and for 15 or 20 minutes, there was a lot of banging and clattering around the car. Then we drove on. At first, I was too frightened to even breathe. Then I began to get angry. Just what do you think you're going to do with me?
To tell you the truth, I haven't quite made up my mind.
Yeah? Well, I have.
Shut up, Sonny.
I demand that at least you take this silly blindfold off.
No, we couldn't do that, darling.
Well...
Then you might see how we'd strip this car down just now. Change the hood and the fenders and the
Shut up,
plates.
Sonny. You talk too much.
What's the difference? She ain't gonna be around to telling you...
I said shut up!
What's the matter? You getting soft?
No, but a bank rap is enough without having some trigger-happy punk of a kid.
You better not talk to me that way.
I'll talk to you any way I want to. Watch out the back for cops.
Cops? Don't think the little lady's boyfriend is gonna...
I wouldn't want to bet too much on it. Would you, Miss Evans?
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that at least Harold isn't a cowardly, bullying...
Oh, I'm sure Harold is the perfect gentleman. But I got a hunch he's also the perfect banker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just don't want to admit what I'm talking about. Which is that in spite of anything that might happen to you, Harold will turn us in.
He wouldn't.
No? Maybe we can check on that. I'll turn on the radio.
What's that going to prove?
Short wave.
All the latest equipment for bank robbers, sweetheart. That's us.
LAPD. Car 17. Car 17. Disturbance at 8th and Pico. A disturbance at 8th and Pico. That's all. LAPD.
Car 17. Roger. That's all. Car 17.
Well?
LAPD. General alarm. A general alarm.
Uh-huh.
2 unidentified men are wanted for a holdup, main branch of the 42nd Bank and Trust Company,
see?
and for kidnapping a woman employee answering to the name of Jane Evans.
Oh.
When last seen was wearing a light blue dress, black shoes, has blonde hair, blue eyes.
He done it.
See what I mean, Miss Evans?
Well, it was his duty. Why shouldn't he?
Nothing, no reason at all. It's just a question of who rates the most with a guy, I guess, his boss or his woman.
All right, he asked for it. I told him what I'd do.
What are you going to do?
Well, Miss Evans, I think we'll drive up this little side road here and let you out.
Oh?
You shouldn't have any trouble hitching a ride back. If you do, just try what Claudette Colbert did in that picture. Remember?
Say, are you kidding?
You heard what they said. She was nothing but excess baggage anyway. Now she's just another way they can identify
All
us.
right, but that don't mean we let the guy get away with it. I told him what I'd do to her if he squawked, and I'm
You're gonna do what I tell you.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I'd known you were so yellow, I'd...
Now, what was that you said, Sonny?
All right, Frank, but... Cops.
They're turning in here. Give me a gun, Sonny, and get down on the floor under that blanket.
I'll plug him, Frank.
Give me
I'll
that
plug
gun
him.
and get down on the floor.
You're nuts. They'll get us, Frank.
I know what I'm doing. You do what I tell you. That's right. Keep covered up and keep quiet.
All right.
Take off that blindfold, Miss Evans.
Well, look here, if you
Now
think
you're going to
that-
kiss me, and you better make it good, because this gun's going to be right in your ribs. All right,
Oh,
now.
no. Let go of me.
Hey. Where?
Oh, you kind of startled me, officer.
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, I'm getting engaged. Is there anything wrong with that?
Let me see your license.
We haven't got the license yet,
Your
but we...
driver's license.
Oh, sure. What's the matter?
Just let me see your license.
Here you are. You looking for somebody?
Just a couple of guys who held up a bank and kidnapped a girl.
Is that right?
The young lady got any identification?
Well,
Go on, tell him, honey. You see, we left town in sort of a hurry. You might call it a sort of elopement.
Oh, sort of elopement, huh?
Yes.
Well, I guess you're all right. But you know you shouldn't be parking in here in the broad daylight like this.
Yeah, but you know how it is.
Sure. I know how it is.
You can come up for air now, Sonny. They're leaving.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, Miss Evans, I'm afraid that under the circumstances, you'll have to put up with our company a little longer. It wasn't as bad as all that, was it? Well, was it?
She slaps him right in the voice.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. I guess it does.
That was crazy, too. Here I was, my life completely in this big ape's hands, and I had to slap his face. I knew I'd made him angry, and what was even more dangerous, I'd hurt his pride. But there was nothing to do about it now. For a long time, we just drove along, and nobody said anything. We were crossing a stretch of desert, heading toward a mountain range, and had just passed through a little town. I saw the car pull out of a side road as we flashed by, but neither of the two men did. And all of a sudden, my mind began to race, thinking that maybe now was coming my chance to escape, wondering what I could do, and then my blood ran cold again. The way they were talking.
Still heading for the same place, Frank?
Yeah,
Mountain place?
that's right.
What about Miss Spitfire here?
I'll take care of that when the time comes.
She knows too much.
That's right.
Yeah, if I thought you was getting soft, Frank.
What would you do?
Well, you know what we gotta do, don't you?
Yeah?
Where?
Not right out here in the open desert. That's a cinch.
Mountains?
Yeah, maybe the mountains.
Maybe. There better not be no maybe. Cops again. Look right behind us.
Yeah. Those others must have got to thinking things over.
Cops in the middle of the desert. No one in sight for miles.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this. Sonny, I've been wanting to do this all day.
You crazy fool.
Who's crazy? We get them before they get us, that's all. Hey, they're shooting back. They know they got a fight in their hands now.
So have we. Shoot at their tires, you hear?
Okay. Oh, hey, they hit us.
And that's not supposed to happen the way you saw it in the movies, huh? You.
Me?
Yes, you. Get down on the floor.
Well, what are you going to do?
There's only one thing to do now. Drive light.
First, I wasn't afraid at all. It was even a little exciting. I kept thinking that maybe in just a few minutes I was going to be rescued and wondering what Harold would say and at the same time feeling the exhilaration of being in a race and wanting my side to win. And of course, that was crazy, too. And then suddenly the car took a sickening lurch. I scrambled up onto the seat again. We were out of the desert now, climbing a long, winding hill that twisted up toward the mountain. The police car was falling behind, but it was still following us. We hit another curve.
Hold on.
I looked down, and for a moment there seemed to be no road under my side of the car at all. Only a sheer drop down to a canyon, filled with huge boulders, and 100 feet below.
Take it easy.
I hit the other side of the curve and straightened out. Oh, I was frightened now, all right. I was weak and sick from fear.
I told you to stay down on the floor.
Oh, I can't, Frank. Look out!
Get your hands away from that wheel.
You're going to kill us.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, stop, please, stop.
Stop. That might be all right for you, lady, but it wouldn't be so good for me.
Oh, I'm afraid. I'm so afraid.
Take it easy, kid. Take it easy. Close your eyes. Like you do on the roller coaster. You'll be all right.
I'll be killed.
What do you think I'm running for instead of fighting? Just so nobody will be killed, not even cops.
Frank, look out.
Keep away from that wheel, I told you. Keep away. I hate to do this, but...
I saw his fist rush toward the point of my jaw, and that was all. When I woke up, it was mid-afternoon, and I was lying on a bed in a bare little room of what was obviously a mountain cabin. Through the one window, all I could see was the jumble of rocks and boulders piled up against the mountainside. I felt my chin. It was sore, and there was a little bruise on it, but aside from that, I seemed to be all in one piece. Then suddenly I heard voices. They were coming from the next room through the crack of a door left an inch or two ajar. I crept over and listened.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Okay. Right?
Yeah, sure. Now go on down in the tower, get some grub like I told you.
Okay, Frank. Are you sure you don't want me to?
No. Get going.
Okay, Frank.
I stood there by the door, frozen with fear. I didn't need to hear any more to know what they'd been talking about. For a second, I thought of escape. I looked wildly over toward the window. Oh!
Ah. Been listening, huh?
Yes.
How do you feel?
All right.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're up and around.
Why? Because it's against your principles to kill women who are unconscious?
There's a path down the backside of the mountain that leads into the main highway. It's 4 or 5 miles long and pretty rugged, but you ought to be able to make it before dark if you hurry.
Oh.
Does that answer your question?
Yes. I guess it does.
Better get going.
How do you know I won't...
Because you're going to promise me not to. Aren't you?
Yes.
All you have to say is that I slugged you, and that's all you remember until you woke up by the side of the road. We'll be out of here and over the border by morning anyway.
What about Sonny?
I can handle Sonny.
Well, I guess I do owe you something after all.
Me? What?
My life.
That plays strictly for me. I just don't want that punk kid with his movie idea, Cops and Robbers, to be hanging a murder rap on us, that's all.
You're a strange man to be
A crook? Listen, there are just two kinds of guys in the world, right guys and wrong guys. And the wrong kind can be the usual bum with a gun in his hand, or he can be a pillar of society that sits all day behind a big shiny desk. He can be kind to his mother and nice to little kids and have a lot of fancy excuses and reasons he gives himself. Or just no reasons at all, like me. But a wrong guy is still a wrong guy. He's no good.
Well, thanks anyway.
You better get going now. By the way, I'm sorry I hit you.
That's all right. I guess I had it coming.
I'm sorry I let you get into this mess in the first place, but
But what?
that kiss. I meant that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Frank, so did I.
Jane. They must have trailed us here after all.
Frank, the cops!
Yeah.
I saw him down ahead of me on the turn of the road. I just had time to turn around and get back. You still got the dame, huh?
Yeah.
I was hoping you hadn't done nothing yet. She's about the only ace we got left.
Take the south window, I'll take the west one.
Yeah.
Don't try to go knocking them off, it'll only make it worse. Just keep them covered so they can't rush us.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I got a clean shot at one of them...
You do what I tell you! Can you see them?
Sure, they're down behind the big rocks.
That's as far as they can get. That's as far as they could get even if they had an army, until it gets dark.
All right, we can turn the car headlights on them.
Then only shoot them out.
We can hold them, Frank. We got enough ammunition to
But
hold
you
'em.
can't eat ammunition. Maybe they can't get up, but we can't get down either. We can't stay here forever.
Well, they gotta take me alive. They'll never take me alive as
Stop
long
it,
as
will
I
you? Try using your head for a change.
What?
The phone.
Yeah,
Frank, what could that be?
I don't know. The boys seem to have stopped the artillery barrage, too.
Don't answer it.
What's the difference? You don't think we're going to kid anybody we're not home, do you? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, she's here.
Hmm?
Sure, she's all right.
Frank, who is it?
It's your boyfriend, Harold.
Harold?
He came with the cops. He's on the Forest Ranger's emergency call box just down the road.
Let me talk to him.
Worried about him?
No, it isn't that. But let me talk to him.
Sure, go ahead.
Harold? Oh, yes, so am I. Oh, no, nothing like that. They've been quite all right. Yes, of course they are. No, there's nothing to prevent them from killing me any time they want to. Listen, Harold, all you care about is getting the money back. And me, isn't it? Yes, I know. All right, wait a minute. Frank, you said you were near the border. How long would it take you to get there?
Couple of hours, one would put us in the clear.
Would you give them back the money and me?
Will the cops go for a deal like that?
They got to. Harold, what's getting dark got to do with it? Well, of course you can't storm the place and expect to find me alive. Now listen, they'll give back the money. Yes, I'll bring it down myself. But you've got to give them an hour's start. Oh, well, you can just say that they rescued me and the money, but the men got away. Oh, no, Harold, nothing like that. No, you've got to promise me, Harold, on your word of honor, your solemn word of honor. All right? They'll do it.
Okay.
Are you nuts?
It's our only chance.
Harold? All right? Yes, I'm coming down now.
Yeah, but if she goes
She's going. The dough's still in the paper bag. It's on the table.
Frank.
Get going.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye. Harold? Just so you don't have an idea you're getting away with anything, I think you're a dirty liar.
I hardly heard and didn't even think about it. I was so relieved and still so bewildered by everything, running down the hill with a paper bag of money clutched in my hand. And then I saw Harold crouching behind a rock, and then some policemen, and then I was around the bend, and they were all running up to me, and I threw myself into Harold's arms.
Jane, dearest, you are all right.
I'm all right, Harold. Here's the money.
Oh, well, yes. Yes, it's all here. All right, officer.
Okay, Chuck. Let him go.
Come, my dear.
Harold, what is that?
Tear gas.
Tear gas.
Oh, it's quite harmless, really. And
Harold, tell him what we promised.
oh, I'm afraid of it. It's out of our hands now, my dear.
Harold, you promised. You gave me your word of honor.
Well, of course I did, but you didn't think that.
You knew all the time. Well, you planned to. Stop it! Stop it!
Please, my dear, you're over.
Let go of me. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I tried to run back, but they held me. And I had to watch. I couldn't help it. It seemed like hours. It was only minutes, I suppose, with the tear gas bombs exploding around the cabin and crashing through the windows as they got the range. And then something white fluttered from the door, and they came out. The boy first, with his hands in the air, and then Frank, stumbling toward us like blind men and coughing. Oh, those terrible rocking coughs that just seemed to be tearing them to pieces. Oh, Frank!
All right, come on.
Oh, Frank, I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
I know, I did know. I knew before you left.
Oh, why did you let me go? I wouldn't have gone if
Because he's just the kind who would have stormed the place. Maybe I couldn't have handled Sonny then.
I'll help you. I'll do anything, everything I can, anything.
Skip. Just take some advice, will you? Next time, be sure it's a right guy.
Yes, it's funny. It's like he said. People can be honest and dishonest in so many different ways. I got to the bank early the next morning, too. Harold was already there waiting for me.
Hello, darling.
Hello?
I'm so glad you're here early. There are some things I wanted to talk over with you. You know, you're quite the heroine now.
Am I?
Oh, yes. And you know, I've been thinking, perhaps I was a little too conscientious yesterday, about our marriage, I mean. I think perhaps you were right after all. We ought to tell...
Harold, about our marriage.
Yes?
There isn't going to be any marriage.
Isn't going to be any?
I found out something about a girl getting married, Harold. Marriage is something you do second.
Do second?
Yes. First, you find a right guy.
And so closes Bank Holiday, in which Roma Wines have brought you Bonita Granville as star of tonight's study in Suspense.
This is Truman Bradley with a word for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. During the warm weather, nothing tastes quite so good as a tall, frosty Roma wine and soda. And as Elsa Maxwell recently remarked, serving Roma wine and soda is smart 1945-style hospitality. You'll find this delightful iced drink as refreshing as it is delicious. Yes, and Roma wine and soda is so easy to prepare. Half-filled tall glasses with Roma California Burgundy or Sauterne. Add iced cubes and a bit of sugar. And for a decorative touch, garnish with cherries or fruit. Here's another suggestion. For a delightful aperitif, sip delicious Roma sweet vermouth, well chilled. Zestful, full-flavored Roma vermouth, both sweet and dry, is blended and developed with all the traditional wine-making skill of Roma wineries, is made and bottled in the heart of California's famous vineyards, yet surprisingly low-priced. Try Roma vermouth soon, won't you?
Next Thursday, you will hear Norman Lloyd and Mark Humboldt as stars of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines. R-O-M-A. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Zachary Scott, a star of Murder Off Key, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Mr. Zachary Scott in a remarkable tale of suspense.
If I could just shut out that singing, I'd be all right. But it goes on pounding inside my head, and I keep hearing Violet screech those desperate, urgent scales. The first time I heard her, I was sitting on the balcony outside the apartment, and everything was unnaturally still, the way it is late at night. And maybe that's why her singing sounded louder than it actually was. There was something abnormal about it, as though a control inside her had snapped, and she couldn't stop that horrible noise that was coming from her throat. It went on over and over again, rising and falling and scraping the hot night into shreds.
She's pretty terrible, isn't she?
What?
I'm over here on the next balcony.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. What did you say?
She's pretty terrible, isn't she? And she thinks that's a trained voice.
Awful. Does she do it often or only when the moon is full?
Oh, she goes on like that almost every evening. You must be new around here.
I just got into New York this afternoon.
Are you visiting Mr. Morley?
Well, in a way. He went out of town. I'm staying in his apartment.
I didn't mean to sound prying, but he told me he was going on a vacation, and I wondered if he'd left.
Her family must be all deaf mutes.
No, she lives alone.
Well, that's not hard to understand. Hasn't the manager done anything about it?
She has too much money. They'd never ask her to move. But someone should do something.
They could always try strangling her.
What did you say?
They could always try strangling her.
Oh, she heard you.
Oh, do you think so?
I hope so. Well, I must be going in. Good night.
Good night.
Roses are shining in the air.
It was in the lobby the next afternoon that I met her. When she came up to me, I knew instinctively that she was the songbird of the night before. She was past middle age and was ignoring it. Her hair was dyed and piled up in coquettish curls, and she used some kind of heavy, sweet perfume that was overpowering. She came tripping up with the usual old white poodle dog yapping at her heels.
Hartley, would you hold this package for a moment? I have so many things I'll never find my key.
Well, I was
Thank you so much. You now, Hetty. Is that nice, making such a fuss at this charming gentleman?
Oh, no,
what will he think? Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do if this weather keeps up.
Yes, it's...
I've always been on the delicate side, and I've never been able to stand the heat. When my husband was alive, he's dead now,
Oh.
he always whipped me away to the ocean the first warm day. Even when I was in the theater. Oh, my manager would be furious.
Well, I can understand.
I
It
can't
must...
imagine where my key is. Would you hold Teddy for me?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, thanks. Now, Teddy, he won't hurt you. Oh, my husband used to say to me, Violet, my real name is Imogene, but he called me Violet.
Well,
It's always been my favorite color. Violet, he used to say, you must go to the sea, or you'll be withering those lovely petals of yours. And before I knew it, we were in Atlantic City.
It's very nice.
Oh, here's that horrid little key on my key ring of all places.
Well, those things sometimes happen.
Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done without you. My husband used to say, Violet, you're a woman who needs a man around. Of course, he was a pillar of strength himself. Oh, and to think of his dying of a gallbladder that way. Well, thank you again. Now, what did you say your name is?
Oh, Carlson.
Oh, how nice. Carlson. Such a sturdy, dependable name. So suitable for a man. You must come up and have tea with me sometime.
Well,
I have a special Chinese brand. It smells like dead flowers. Going up. But au revoir until we meet again.
That next meeting would be never, as far as I was concerned at that point, but it actually happened that night. She was at the scales again about 9 o'clock, and there was a desperate urgency in her singing. It was the last frantic attempt to stop the clock and the double chins and the fading light. Those pathetic scales had a shrill terror that made me embarrassed listening to them. Well, as though I were eavesdropping on some shameful secret. It was then that I went to leave the balcony and saw the sheet music lying behind the urn. My first impulse was a humanitarian one, and I threw it in the wastebasket. But for some unknown reason, I suddenly felt a kind of pity for that woman singing alone up there. And the next thing I knew, I was on my way upstairs with the music.
Yes, what do you want?
Oh, is Violet in?
Violet? I'm sorry, old boy. She must have given you the wrong number.
Oh, I thought it was on this floor.
Oh, hold on. If you mean Mrs. Pondecker, it's the next apartment.
Oh, sorry to have bothered you.
Going in for tea, or do you have your own bank account?
Thank you very much.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I'm always glad to help a music lover.
As I stood there in the hall, I began to think about that leer he had given me. I was about to turn back when the door opened.
Oh, Mr. Carlson, you've come for that tea after all. How nice. Oh, be quiet, Teddy. Be quiet. Do come here.
Oh, but I just found
You do not use a word. Come along.
Violet had outdone herself, and a trailing negligee of purple chiffon and the usual clutching hand went with the outfit. There was something obscene about the hand fingers, heavy with diamonds, the nail polish too red. Obscene and pathetic. The room was heavy and operatic, just like her. There were glass cases and curio cabinets filled with every imaginable kind of glittering thing. Rings and bracelets, brooches. Most of it in terrible taste, but all of it unquestionably expensive.
Oh, admiring my collection? Most everyone does. Your friend Mr. Morley just never... Hetty, dear, be quiet. Oh, I do believe he's jealous of you. You know he has a sixth sense about admirers. I remember when I was in the theater, he used to carry on dreadfully when my dressing room was filled with fans. He bit my husband in the leg. Oh, now, sit down in this chair. I'm afraid all the others are too small for a big man like you.
Well, I really came to return this music. It must have blown down on my balcony.
Oh, Roses of Picardy. It's always been one of my favorites. My husband simply adored it. I remember I sang it to him on Saturday night, and that Sunday afternoon he was dead.
Well, that must have been quite a shock.
Oh, I sometimes wonder that I'd found the courage and strength to go on. Of course, my music has been a great consolation. Now, you sit right down. I won't be a moment. Petty will look after you. Won't you, Petty, huh? The roses are shining. You sit here and answer that. It's probably the elevator boy.
I've come to take the... Oh, a new one.
Yes, what is it?
I came for Mrs. Pondecker's dog to take him for a walk.
Here he is, and he's all yours.
Thanks. Come on, Rin Tin.
I didn't care for the way the elevator boy smirked. And as I sat there in her apartment with that heavy perfume suffocating me, I cared less for the trapped feeling I was beginning to have. It wasn't until 2 days later in the garage that the trap closed.
Good morning, Mr. Carlson. Can I do something for you?
Oh, no, thanks, Joe. Just want to get my sunglasses out of the compartment.
Well, your car's right over here. I cleaned her up for you. Gee, it was a mess, let me tell you. You must have run into something.
What?
The whole front was stuck with brown stuff and white fur, like you hit a dog or a cat, maybe.
Funny, I don't remember hitting anything.
Well, don't worry, I cleaned it off.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Wait a minute.
Something wrong?
Tell that help of yours my car's in an ash can. They dumped all these old newspapers in the back.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson. Well, just give them to me. I'll throw them out. Boy, they sure are a mess. Looks like something out of the butcher shop, don't it? Well, it won't happen again, sir. You bet your bottom dollar on that.
When I came upstairs, I was still trying to figure out the angle of those stained old newspapers, but I didn't have long to wait. I found out the minute I stepped into the lobby.
Oh, Mr. Carlson, thank heavens you're here. I've been out of my mind. It's Petty. He's disappeared. We can't find him anywhere. I just know he's been run over. I just know it.
Run over? Well, when did all this happen?
Last night, when this wretched boy took him out.
Now, look, Mrs. Pondecker, it's like I told you. I only stopped in for a cup of coffee, and the next thing I know, the dog is gone.
Of course he's gone. Some uncouth person in that saloon undoubtedly made off with him. Well, there's only one thing to do, and that is to offer a large reward. Don't you agree, Mr. Carlson?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. But I knew then, as sure as I was standing there, that nothing would bring Petty back. Just as I knew that he had been in my car sometime last night, lying on some old newspapers. That's why I wasn't too surprised at first when the heavy blonde man with the soft voice came to see me.
Mr. Frederick Carlson?
Yes, that's right.
I'm from headquarters. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about this Pondecker business.
Have they found the dog?
You know about that, huh?
Well, she mentioned it to me.
You two were pretty friendly, weren't you?
Well, I spoke to her a couple of times. Hey, what is this? I don't... Come into my place full of innuendos. I don't see
There's
that...
no need to get excited, Mr. Carlson. I'm just checking up on the people who last saw her alive.
I still... What are you talking about? She's dead?
Very much so. She was strangled sometime last night.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Mr. Zachary Scott in Murder Off Key by Gene Russ Kern. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. This holiday season will be a round of gay homecomings, joyous reunions, and festive entertaining. To graciously greet your guests, to add warmth to the welcome, to give extra full pleasure to your holiday meals, be sure to have plenty of Roma wines on hand. Roma California wines offer you sherry, port, muscatel, and tokay for entertaining, Burgundy and Sauterne for mealtime enjoyment, and gay Roma California champagne to make any happy occasion unforgettable. Each of these fine Roma wines brings you the goodness of luscious grapes, gathered at peak of flavor, gently pressed, then unhurriedly brought to delicious perfection under the patient guidance of Roma's ancient winemaking skill, bottled at Roma's own famed wineries in California's choicest vineyard districts.
Enjoy the taste luxury of fine Roma wines more often, for Roma's new low prices enable you to save as much as 1/4. Insist on Roma wines. No other wines offer you so much for so little. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Zachary Scott as Frederick Carlson in Murder Off Key, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The heavy blonde man with the soft voice asked a few more questions after that, and then he left. The motive was robbery. Very valuable jewelry and a great deal of money. Everything gone. It seemed Violet was in the habit of drawing out large sums and keeping them around in old beaded purses and tarnished gilt boxes. It all fitted in with Violet, who was so helpless without her pillar of strength, and who sang those desperate jangling scales. Obviously, she had no idea of financial matters. But somebody else had plenty of other ideas, and I was one of them. I knew it that night when I went around to the corner automat. Yes, I was definitely one of them. There was no doubt about it.
You mind if I join you, Mr. Carlson?
It was Soft Voice, smiling down at me over a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. Murder a la mode.
I always come here for their apple pie. You ever tried it?
Haven't gotten around to it.
You should. It's excellent. Can I have the sugar? Thank you. How'd you happen to come here for your vacation?
Oh, I don't know. I was short on cash, and then Morley wrote and suggested I stay in his place. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
You don't have that letter, do you?
Say, what is this?
No need to get excited, Mr. Carlson. I was just asking. Oh, you really should try this pie. The apples are just right, firm and tart. Dog.
How should I know?
It's a very interesting angle. I understand he was a regular burglar alarm. Always barked if anyone ever came to the door. And then he disappears the night before her death. Very convenient. Don't you agree?
It would look that way.
Can I have some more of that sugar? Thank you. I never seem to get enough. Did you drive up to New York?
That's right, and I haven't run over any dogs or anything else, so you can skip that.
There's no need to get excited, Mr. Carlson. I never suggested that you did. I was just asking a simple question.
If you haven't any more simple questions on your mind, I'll be going on.
Of course. Don't let me detain you. I think I'll have another piece of this pie. You really should try it sometime, Mr. Carlson.
As I walked away, I could feel him watching me, hunched over the table, his small eyes wary and suspicious. There was no doubt about it. I was the idea. I rode around on top of a bus for almost an hour, and I kept thinking about the dog and that white fur and those stained newspapers. I knew I had to go to the garage and have another look at my car. The garage seemed deserted, and only one arc light cut the blackness that stretched silently ahead. It was then I passed the office booth, and I first heard the voices. There were two men, and they were standing by my car. It was Soft Voice, full of apple pie and suspicion and wide awake on those 2 cups of coffee. He was asking Joe about my car.
It looked like he'd hit something. But I couldn't say it was a dog. It might have been a cat.
But you're certain about the white fur.
Huh?
Was there anything else you noticed?
No. No, I don't think. Well, yeah, there were some newspapers. At first I thought, seeing as how they were all stained, that maybe he had put in them whatever he hit, you know? Excuse me, but somebody must be out there.
Well, Mr. Carlson, glad you came in. Perhaps you can clear up a few things for us.
Look, I don't know anything about the newspapers or the stain, but I can tell you this much. I never ran over a dog, and I can prove it.
Well, then, that's all we're interested in.
I haven't taken the car out since I came to New York. Joe here can tell you that.
Well, you did take it out once, Mr. Carlson, the night before last.
Are you crazy?
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson, but I remember you called me up and asked me to bring it around. Here, you can look at my record book. You must have forgotten about it, because, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. That must have been just about the time the elevator boy took the dog for his walk.
From that time on, Soft Voice was after me. I was his man, and he didn't miss a trick.
Now, you say you talked to Carlson last Saturday?
Yes, I was sitting out on the balcony.
Did he mention Mrs. Pondecker in the conversation?
He heard her singing. She had an awful voice. And he asked about her, whether she had a family or lived alone. I don't remember anything else. But it was the oddest thing. I mean, his suggesting strangling her and now this. Makes you think, doesn't it?
And Mr. Carlson came to your door the other night?
Yes. Yes, he was asking for some woman by the name of Violet. At first, I never connected it with Mrs. Pondecker. She seemed a bit old for him, but you never can tell. Probably mutual interest in music.
Yeah, that's right. I came to get the dog, and this Carlson guy opens the door. But I don't think nothing of it. Working on the elevator, you see a lot of that, you know. Oh, some of the stuff I could tell you.
It was about this time that I began hearing those scales again. They were so shrill and desperate, I thought everyone else must hear them, too. I even heard her on the elevator. What are you staring at?
Nothing, Mr. Carlson. This is your floor. Hey, do you think the police will catch a guy who done it?
I don't know.
I figure it must have been somebody who knew her and been in her place. Those old dames always go for the young guys. I say, find her boyfriend and you got to kill her. Am I right?
Why ask me? How should I know?
Well, you don't have to get sore, Mr. Carlson. I was just asking.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Me? Nothing.
Well, shut up. Stop it, do you hear me? The concert's over.
Good evening, Mr. Carlson.
Oh.
I hope I didn't startle you. The elevator boy let me in.
Well, what's on your mind?
I just wanted to go over a few points with you. Do you know anything about a resort called Orchard Beach? It's not far from here.
Yes, I stayed there for a couple of weeks last summer. Why?
Strange you never ran into Mrs. Pondecker. She played in the summer theater there.
I told you I never saw her before I came here. If you're trying to pin this on me, you're wasting your time. Look, how could I have planned this thing? I never even knew I was coming here until Morley wrote me and asked me. He'll tell you that.
Unfortunately, we can't seem to contact Mr. Morley. You don't have his present address, do you?
All he said was something about a camping trip, but he's bound to turn up in a couple of days, and he'll set you straight on all this.
That is, if he turns up alive.
What do you mean by that?
I was just considering a possibility. After all, if anything happened to Mr. Morley, he couldn't back up your story, and he couldn't deny it either, could he? Well, I'll be getting along. Good night, Mr.
That night, the scales were louder than ever. They went on, over and over, echoing in the room, shrill and urgent, and I couldn't shut them out. Shut up, do you hear me? Shut up!
Going on in here?
Morley. Morley, good Lord, I thought you'd never turn up.
Well, I always say it's nice to be wanted, but if I'm not too inquisitive, may I ask what you're doing in my place?
I'm waiting for you so you can tell him about that letter.
Letter?
The one you wrote when you asked me to come here.
Well, now, look, I don't care if you stayed here, but I didn't write you.
But you must have, Morley. I read the letter. I tell you, I saw it. I held it in my hands. It was real.
All right, Carlson, don't be so tragic about it. After all, it's not a matter of life and death.
It certainly is. Look, Morley, you don't know what's been going on here. Ever since I got here. The whole thing's got me nearly crazy. There doesn't seem to be any way out.
Well, Carlson, there's no point in sitting out here on the balcony all night.
No?
Oh, I'll admit you're in a bad jam, but it's not hopeless. They haven't arrested you.
It's only a matter of time.
But they haven't any proof. And I can tell the police I wrote that letter. I suppose I can.
Well, you'll have to be more convincing than that. No thanks. My neck's in the noose, and I might as well face it.
Now, let's not be noble, Carlson. It's only a technicality. I think I can make them believe me.
Too late now, they're here.
Who's here?
The police. The car just pulled up.
Are you sure?
Soft voice. Yeah. And I don't like the way he's bouncing with so much energy.
Why should he come now?
Someone must have tipped him off your back. He was anxious to see you as I was. Morley, is there backstairs here?
Yes, why?
I'm going to try to get out. It's my only chance. Will you help me?
Sure, certainly, Carlson. I'll show you where to go. I can at least do that.
I had to try. I couldn't just lie down and take that rap, and there was no way under heaven I could escape it legally. I followed Morley off the balcony, and when we got to his living room, it was almost more than I could stand. Because the singing started again, but not the scales this time. Roses of Picardy. Roses of Picardy. She was going to follow me all of my life. I almost dropped in my tracks. Something, I guess you'd call it a hunch. Something about the stiffness of Morley's back made me hang on. And Morley swung around. It was more than a hunch. Morley was sweating. I decided to play it for all it was worth.
Who's that? Who's what? Don't you hear something?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Come on, you better hurry.
Well, I don't know.
Hurry up, Carlson.
I don't know. Now that I think of it, I don't know.
But you said yourself.
Yeah. But all my life, I'd be ducking the law for something I didn't do.
You said yourself it's your only chance.
Yeah, but that'd be worse than being convicted. Anyway, how could they convict me? The evidence is all circumstantial.
There's an awful lot of evidence, Carlson. The dog being killed by your car, the threat you made against her, and your being at Orchard Beach the same time she was there.
Yeah, that's a clincher, all right. But how did you know? How did you know I was at Orchard Beach? I never told you. You haven't talked to Soft Voice yet. Come on, Morley. Tell me how you did it. Tell me how you killed Mrs. Pondecker.
You're out of your mind.
How did you get the car business fixed? Did you disguise your voice and take the keys while I was out of the apartment? That would be simple enough to do.
Crazy.
And that sheet music on the balcony. Did you plant it? Well, you had me right where you wanted me. A beautiful frame-up. It's a shame to ruin it.
I don't have to ruin it. I can...
No, no. You can't kill me, Morley. I'm your fall guy. Remember?
I can kill you in self-defense. I can kill a murderer who's living in my apartment, who's threatened me. Unfortunately, the police didn't get here in time, and in simple self-defense, I had to... Oh, no.
Yeah, but they did get here in time, Morley.
Yes, Carlson. You're very lucky.
How much did you hear?
Enough. He was a slick boy. He had you measured for the noose, all right. How did you get him to open up?
Well, in a way I didn't. It was the Roses of Picardy.
Roses of...
Well, I thought it was Mrs. Pondecker. When she started Roses of Picardy, Morley thought so, too. It scared him green. Scared him more than me. You know, I thought everyone felt the same about Violet's singing, but not the little girl next door. The only thing she had against Violet's voice was professional jealousy. She thought her voice was better, but Violet's could drown her out. Listen. Well, someone else will have to strangle her.
Roma Wines have brought you Zachary Scott as star of Murder Off Key. Tonight's study in Suspense.
This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. Are you planning now for that Thanksgiving dinner next week? Well, here's a timely suggestion from famed hostess Elsa Maxwell. This Thanksgiving, many families will be together for the first time in years, enjoying the traditional turkey and trimmings and pumpkin pie. At dessert time, I suggest serving Roma California Muscatel. Roma Muscatel is a glorious ending to a festive meal. Yes, at dessert time or later in the evening, Golden Roma Muscatel is the choice refreshment wine. Served cool, Roma Muscatel is delicious with dessert or later with nuts or cake. A wine mellow indeed, bursting with golden sweetness. Roma Muscatel brings you the distinctive fragrance and the warming taste richness of the famous Muscat grape. Like all Roma wines, Roma Muscatel is a true wine, unvaryingly good always. Made in California, enjoyed throughout the world. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at low cost, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
Insist on Roma. R-O-M-A. Fine Roma wines.
Zachary Scott appeared through the courtesy of Warner Brothers Studios and is currently appearing in Mildred Pierce. Next Thursday, we bring you Lloyd Nolan in Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Roma Wines present
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Miss Nancy Kelly and Miss Kathy Lewis in Dark Journey, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Nancy Kelly and Kathy Lewis in the premiere of Lucille Fletcher's radio play for two actresses, Dark Journey. Tonight's study in
Suspense.
Today I am going on a journey. I am going to see Anne Brodie again after 15 years. When the news came yesterday, terrible as it was as though a shadow had lifted from my life, a secret horror that I could never quite forget. I have been afraid of Anne Brodie now for 15 years, but there is no need to be afraid of her anymore. Anne's secret has been locked in my heart together with all shameful, horrible things. Yet I've never gone on a journey like this one, but when it comes back. There have been times when I couldn't bear the whistle of a train, flung out long and mournful over the lonely countryside. I couldn't bear the smell of a day coach, the feel of the plush seats, the rattle and bustle. Only because everything came back. Every detail of that long and terrible weekend we spent together 15 years ago.
Oh, Alice. Alice, we're all. Thank goodness. I don't think anybody saw us, do you?
No. Only old Mr. Hodges, the station master, and he's no gossip.
I wouldn't want anybody to know. Not that I care, but you know how the tongues wag in this town.
Well, it's much better to be perfectly sure of your plans before you pass the word around. Then if you and Clyde don't settle things, well, nobody will be any the wiser.
If we don't settle things, well, there's no if about it. But Clyde and I are practically engaged.
Did you get his letter yet about us coming to New York?
Uh-huh.
Well, for goodness sake, why didn't you tell me? What'd he say?
Oh, nothing much. He's no letter writer, just that he was glad and that he's been busy, and he's going to call us at the hotel.
Oh? He can't meet us at the train?
No. It seems it's his mother's birthday, and he'd promised to take her to lunch in town. We'll be getting in just around that time. He's terribly devoted to her, you know, has been ever since his father died.
Oh, I see. You're very much in love with him, aren't you, Anne?
Terribly.
Yet you really see him so little. How long has it been now? 3 months?
3 months and 6 days. But it doesn't really matter.
No.
I know Clyde loves me, and I love him. There's a bond between us, and nothing will ever break it.
Well, as long as you feel that way, it's a wonderful way to feel. I don't think you ought to let it drag on like this much longer, Anne. I really don't.
Oh, don't worry. We'll settle it this time once and for all. You'll see. When we get on this train again, I'll be wearing his engagement ring on my finger.
Oh, doesn't anybody ever open a hotel window?
3 o'clock. You'd have thought he'd have called me by now.
No, he's probably tied up with his mother. Come on, let's go down to the drugstore and have a sandwich. Aren't you just starved?
No, I don't feel hungry. You go, though. I'll wait.
Oh, come on. The clerk will take the message for
No,
you.
I want to be here myself.
Well, why don't you call him?
I can't if he's at a restaurant.
Well, maybe he didn't go. Maybe he's home, sick, or at the office.
No, it wouldn't look right. He's got to call me. I don't know why he doesn't.
I don't know why either. In fact, why couldn't we all have had lunch together at that restaurant? I mean, he's not exactly poor, is he? Don't you want to take a bus ride or see the sights or anything?
Later, Alice, after he's called. Hello? Yes? Oh, yes, this is Miss Ann Brody. What? He left a message. Oh. Thank you.
What is it?
He stopped by and left a message. He has a previous engagement. A previous engagement when he knew I was coming to New York this weekend only to see him.
Well, maybe it was something he couldn't get out of. Maybe on account of his mother's
But he
birth.
already gave her today. And after all, he knew I was coming. He knew I'd want to be with him every possible minute.
Well, maybe that's the trouble, Anne. Maybe he doesn't want to be pinned down. Maybe you expect too much.
That he was right here in the hotel and he didn't even... Oh, he's gone away from me. He's not mine anymore. Alice, you know what Clyde has meant to me these 3 years, how I've lived for him and worshipped him. It's just as though my world had been cut away. It's like having a lump of ice for a heart. Alice, Clyde is my heart. Oh, I've got to see him. I've got to tell him.
Oh, Anne. Dear, wouldn't you like to lie down?
No, I can't lie down. I'm going to sit here in this chair by the window. I wish you'd go, Alice. I want to be quiet and think about him.
Anne, I wouldn't.
Something's happened to him. There's some barrier. I've got to wish it away, to break it down.
What are you talking
I can do it, you know. Anne, please go. Please.
Don't tell me it's 9 o'clock. I didn't mean to sleep so late. We better get up and get breakfast.
Alice, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? He hasn't called me. I haven't slept.
Why don't you call him, Anne? Call him and have it out with him once and for all.
No, I couldn't.
Well, maybe there's something bothering him. Maybe it's some family situation. After all, his mother didn't have lunch with you yesterday. Maybe there was a reason.
What reason could there be except that she didn't want to meet me? She doesn't want him to marry anybody. She wants him all to herself.
Well, isn't that enough to upset any fellow? Oh, come on. We'll get to the bottom of this thing. What's his number? I'll get it for you.
I haven't his number. I never called him at home. But his address is 3254 Sunset Drive, Riverdale, New York.
3254 Sunset Drive, Riverdale, New York. Hello. Hello, operator. This is room 351. We want to put in a call to Riverdale, New York. 3254 Sunset Drive, Riverdale, New York. The name is Dexter. Mr. Clyde Dexter. Will you get it for us, please?
What did she say?
She's looking it up. There it is. She's ringing. Here, you better take it now.
Oh, no. No, just 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me get my breath. Let me think of what I'm going to say. Hello? Is this the Dexter residence? This is Miss Ann Brody speaking. I wonder if I might speak to Mr. Clyde Dexter, please. Thank you. Clyde? Oh, Clyde, this is Ann. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Oh, Clyde, I've been waiting here at the hotel for you to call, and Alice and I have to spend the morning out, and we thought we'd better let you know we wouldn't be in just in case you wanted... Oh, yes, Clyde, I know you said you had a previous engagement, but I thought... Well, you see, Clyde, I'm only going to be here today, and we get to see each other so little, I was wondering... What's that, Clyde? Yes? Yes? Well, no, I didn't. What did you say, Clyde? I didn't understand. You're what? You're... Oh, Clyde. Oh, Clyde, it's not true. It can't be. But, Clyde, But, Clyde, you can't do this to me. I've considered myself engaged to you.
Ann, give me that phone.
No. Oh, no, I just want to say goodbye to him, please.
No. Ann, don't look that way. What did he say?
He told me he's engaged to marry a New York girl this September.
Oh, Ann. Well, he just isn't worthy of you. He couldn't have been if he treats you like this now.
I love him. I'll love him till the day I die.
Ann, I'm sorry. I'm...
Please, Alice, please, don't talk. Don't come near me or go away, will you, just for a little while?
No, I won't leave you. I can't leave you when you look like that.
Go away, I said. Oh, do you hear me? Go away. I want to be alone. I want you to go away. I have work to do.
Work to do?
I'm going to will him to come back to me. I'm going to make him come to this hotel through heaven and hell, and they're dragging him away from me.
Oh, Ann.
I can do it. I've done it before. I've made him write to me. I've made him call me up out of a clear sky after months and months. I willed him to speak to me the very first time I saw him when he was just a stranger. I willed him to give me his fraternity pin last year at the spring dance, and I can do it. I can do it. If only I try hard enough, and if you're absolutely quiet. Clyde. Clyde. It's no use. He's too far away. I'll have to come closer to him. We're going out.
Going out? Where to?
To Riverdale.
Riverdale?
I want to look at his house to see where he lives. There's something there. Someone who's holding him back.
Ann, let's go back to Denford. Let's take a train tonight, any train, and get out of here for good.
No, I can't go home. I told you that before. I can't until I have his engagement ring on my finger.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Nancy Kelly and Kathy Lewis in Dark Journey by Lucille Fletcher. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines with a little domestic drama. It's happened to you before and will happen again. You're relaxed in your easy chair, coat off, contentedly reading your evening paper. Your wife is probably tidying up after dinner. The doorbell rings. Sure enough, it's guests who just dropped in. Now, famed hostess Elsa Maxwell tells us how she handles these surprise visits. She says, I always keep Roma California sherry on hand to welcome unexpected guests. Serving Roma sherry is so simple, You just pour and hospitality reigns. And because Roma is America's favorite wine, you know your guests will enjoy it. Yes, there's no easier way to gain a reputation for gracious hospitality than by keeping Roma sherry ready for guests. And Roma, America's taste favorite, the wine more Americans prefer, costs no more than ordinary wines. So make a note to get mellow, golden amber Roma sherry tomorrow. Once you try the tempting fragrance and intriguing nut-like taste of Roma sherry, you'll always ask for Roma. That's R-O-M-A, Roma wines. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Kathy Lewis as Alice and Nancy Kelly as Anne in Dark Journey, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Dark. I don't think we ought to be wandering around here like this. There might be strange men.
Here's the street, Sunset Drive, and there's the house. I've seen pictures of it. I'd know it anywhere. Anywhere.
Oh, Anne, please. This is doing you no good.
Oh, hush. I've dreamed about that house, dreamed of myself and him living in it together. I've dreamed of our children playing on that lawn and the sound of music inside and our car standing outside.
But it wouldn't mean a thing to you, Anne, if Clyde didn't love you.
I've dreamed of the years we'd spend together. Well, I even named the children. Clyde Jr. and Peter and Charlotte. That's his mother's name. I never liked it, but I was going to call one child that just to please him. And now, what have I got? Nothing. Nothing. It's gone.
Come on with me, Anne.
Oh, there's a light going on up there. Do you suppose it's his room? I wonder if he's home. Clyde. Think of me. Come back to me. Oh, love me, Clyde. Love me. Love me.
Don't, Anne, don't. Somebody might hear you.
There's a shadow at the window. Oh, it's Clyde. Oh, no. No, it's someone else. It's a woman. A gray-haired woman. Oh, it's his mother, Alice. Clyde's mother.
I don't think he's home, Anne. Let's go back to the hotel.
No, I want to see her. I've heard so much about her. She always turned her nose up at me. He never admitted it, but I knew. He was the only son, and she thought there wasn't anybody good enough, and he was always under her influence, just believed everything she said. I could tell the way he talked. It was always Mother says this and Mother says that. I bet it was she who turned him against me, who picked out that New York girl.
Oh, Anne, please, come on. You're just tearing your heart out.
She's up in his room now. She's straightening his things. She's happy up there. She doesn't care that she's made me miserable. Oh, I can feel it now, Alice. I can feel the barrier in my heart.
Shh, something's coming. Let's go.
We're doing no harm. We can stare, can't we, if we wish? Come on, we'll walk past the house with the fire. We'll go up and ring the bell, and then when she comes down to answer it, we'll ask, is Mrs. Clyde Dexter at home? And then when she asks us who we mean, we'll laugh at her face.
Oh, Anne, you're just beside yourself.
Yes, I am beside myself because I feel it, Alice. He's lost to me as long as she's up there. Oh, I can stand here, out here under the trees, trying to reach him with every bit of soul I possess, but as long as she's there, as long as she's alive, he'll never be mine again.
Anne, this is terrible. You've got to pull yourself together and get some rest. You've been sitting in that chair now for 3 hours.
Please, don't talk. Just let me alone.
You're working on that willpower thing still, aren't you, Anne? And it makes me awfully nervous.
Be quiet. It's coming. Something's coming. Something's going to happen. I feel it all around me.
I'm going to get a doctor if you don't shut. I feel it. I feel something. You're just as white as a sheet. You're shaking all over. I absolutely refuse to let this go on. Do you hear? Now, you get into bed.
No.
Let me take off your shoes.
No, leave me alone. It's as though there were a big lump being moved off my heart. As though the ice inside me were going. As though I could cry at last. Oh, it's happened. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you. All right. I'll lie down now. I'll go to sleep.
If you could sleep, you'd feel better. If you just relax.
I've done it, Alice. You'll see. He'll be here in the morning.
You lie down now.
There he is. Didn't I tell you? There's Clyde now. Hello? Yes. Yes, this is room 351. Yes, this is Ann Brody speaking. Yes. It's Riverdale calling. Riverdale. Clyde? She didn't say. Oh. Hello? Yes. Yes, I'm Ann Brody. Why, yes, I'm a friend of Mr. Clyde Dexter. Who did you say this is, please? The police. The police. Oh, something hasn't happened to Mr. Dexter, has it? Oh. What? Yes. Yes, my friend and I were out to the house late this afternoon, around 6 o'clock. Well, yes, I did wear a white hat and a green dress, and she... Oh, but we took the subway, the White Plains Express, on the Interborough line from our hotel. We came back around 7. We just walked past the house 2 or 3 times, but... Well, what's the matter? Why are you asking me these questions? No, I haven't seen them. What?
Give me the phone, Ann. Let me speak to them. You're in no condition
Keep
to...
away. You know what they're saying, do you? That Clyde's mother has been murdered. What? Oh, no. No, I haven't. Yes? No. No, we didn't. We just came right home. We didn't even ring the bell. Is Mr. Dexter there with you? I see. Well, I'd like to speak to him, please, when he gets through. Will you ask him to call me? Yes. We'll stay here in the room. Oh, Anne. It was a hammer. At 8 o'clock tonight. She was struck from behind by an unknown assailant. Oh, how awful. Well, why did the police call us? What have we got to do with it? Clyde was home when we walked by the house. He saw us standing there. I'm going to tell him, Alice. I'm going to tell him the truth.
Truth? What truth?
There's always been that power inside me. I've known I had it, and sometimes it frightened me. Things have happened. I've been afraid sometimes to use it, afraid it would turn against me. And tonight it did turn against me.
Anne, what do you mean?
By an unknown assailant. Murdered by an unknown assailant. You know who that assailant was? It was me.
Anne, are you crazy? You were up here in the room every minute.
I was up here in the room, but I was wishing she were dead. I was willing him to come to me. I was trying to destroy the barrier.
Surely you can't believe that, Anne. It was only a coincidence, a terrible coincidence.
I was trying to bring him back, to touch his heart, but the power didn't touch his heart. His heart's like steel against me. It struck his heart and glanced off and struck her, dead.
Anne, please, you're talking like a
But
lunatic.
you don't understand. People like you can't understand. People like you... But there's violence to will. To store it up takes years. To send it out of yourself is like sending a powerful hand with fingers.
Will can't kill somebody, Anne. Not pure will. The body is one thing, the mind's another. Mrs. Dexter is physically dead. Her heart stopped beating. There was a blow. Somebody real, somebody human did that.
She was struck from behind. She was alone in the house. They said the doors were locked. She had no enemies. It came out of nothing, and it went away again. Oh, I never dreamed. I didn't want it to happen that way, but it's getting beyond me. It's assuming forms and accomplishing ends I don't plan. It's turning against me, Alice. Turning against me.
Do you think a police court will believe you? You'll only confuse the testimony. You'll only hurt Clyde. Will, you talk about the power of your will. Did you have any real power these last 2 days? Did it bring Clyde to this hotel? Did it make him love you or even call you up? Yes. 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 Don't you touch him. I won't let you speak to him. Get away from that phone, Alice. Do you want to get us in trouble? Do you want us to go to jail and spend weeks in court? He'd put you there. He wouldn't care. Get away from that phone, Alice. I don't believe you, do you hear? I think you're mad. You're mad as a hatter. Get away from that phone. No! Anne, you'll ruin your life. You'll fall into suspicion, and people will always think you had something really to do with it. You'll end up in an asylum. The whole world will know he jilted you. What are you going to say to him? He must be half beside himself as it is. He'll never believe you. What? All right. Thank you, Alice. You see? It is there, isn't it? I made you do what I wanted. And I can make anyone. Hello? Hello, Clyde. Oh, Clyde, darling, I just heard the terrible news. How terrible for you. I'm so sorry. Yes, Alice and I were out there this afternoon. We came by to say hello, but we got cold feet and came home. No, Clyde, no, we didn't, not a soul. Oh, yes, my darling, I understand how terribly broken up, and my heart goes out to you. Oh, I will, Clyde, dearest, I will. I'll be right over. I'll help you in any way I know. Goodbye, Clyde. Anne, you didn't tell him. You're not going to tell him at all. No. Why should I? He's mine now. And so Anne Brodie walked out of my life, walked from me wrapped in her new and terrible strangeness. Somehow I didn't want to play any part in her life again. I didn't go to her wedding when she and Clyde were married 1 year later. To me, there would have been something evil in hearing her voice repeat the sacred words. I, Anne, take thee, Clyde. There has been for me a nameless horror in the slow, steady way Anne Brodie fulfilled her plans. The house in Riverdale, the car, the 3 children, Peter, Clyde Jr., and Charlotte. Her happiness, her triumphant motherhood have somehow been hideous to me. I've never heard a train whistle crying through the dawn but what I've thought of her and shuddered. I have been afraid of Anne Brodie now for 15 years. Today, I know I've been a fool. Today, I know that it was a real murderer who murdered Mrs. Dexter with a hammer from the service porch. Today, I'm going on a journey to Riverdale. I am going to see Anne Brodie again, lying will-less and struck down in her coffin, lying innocent and pathetic, lying murdered. Not will, nor nameless monsters of the mind could save her from the truth at last. Yesterday afternoon, the weak, long-brooding creature who could not brook domination from mother or wife flung pent-up death against the mistress of his will. Yesterday afternoon, Clyde Dexter struck again.
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines with a tip on how to win praise and increase dining pleasure. Today, millions of clever homemakers are enjoying dinner table compliments by giving everyday dishes tempting new meal appeal. Here's the secret. A glass of red Roma California Burgundy at each place. Try it yourself. Serve robust Roma Burgundy with tomorrow night's piping hot, savory pot roast, tender, juicy steak, or baked fish. Roma Burgundy brings out tasty new flavorfulness from every morsel, wins grateful compliments for your cooking. And notice how the warm, glowing redness of Roma Burgundy adds richness and beauty to your table. Yet, the gracious custom of serving Roma, America's favorite wine, is as inexpensive as it is delightful. Enjoy exciting new dining pleasure tomorrow with delicious Roma Burgundy. Insist on Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Nancy Kelly. I'm sure you want to hear next Thursday's Suspense when Joseph Cotton will star as a famous New York criminal lawyer in one of the best-known suspense stories of our time, Den Hecht's Crime Without Passion. Thank you.
Nancy Kelly will soon be seen in the Paramount picture, Follow That Woman. Next Thursday, same time, Roma Wines will bring you Joseph Cotton as star of Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Produced by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. Next week, part of the country goes on daylight saving time. If your area remains on standard time, tune in Suspense 1 hour earlier. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.